show you some color system. We talked about little later. There is a color plate that we use in a machine, and this is the system in which the LG boards is there has been the full color has been assembled with that LG boards. But what we study about that color in engineering because we studied about almost all the years or 4 years we study about the transmission power of cars and trucks like there's a definition is there. A clutch is a mechanical device that transfer all the powers from the engine into the transmission of the vehicle. Without a properly operating clutch, power transfer and gear shifting will be very difficult. The clutch is located between the engine and flywheel. We know that the flywheel will store the energy and then it will be transferred to the engine and it will work. But today I will talk about a little bit about the pneumatic clutch. Like we know that in pneumatic clutch is used in the machineries for the engaging and disengaging the clutch system because of there is a chain system in which they engage and disengage. So there has been the rotary motion is performed. So the pneumatic clutch and brake also requires the air or hydraulic clutch, but that clutch we use in a machinery is not a hydraulic clutch. It's totally a air-based clutch, pneumatic clutch. But in both point of view, there has been a similarities between the air and hydraulic clutches. So the brakes required the air hydraulic pressure be supplied on a internal piston, but many clutches there is a piston system, but in our case there is a no piston system. We have only used pneumatic system. Like you see that there is a pipes between this. They supply the air in that clutch, and then this clutch there is a plates between them, and there's a chain that will been moving, and inside there is a rolls that will be the transfer the motion, the rotary motion is performed because of that clutches. So once they are engaging, so the motion is been performed, then this they are disengaged because of the time when the machine is stopped, so they will also in a stop condition. So it is similar in a both cases in a hydraulic as well as in a pneumatic, as long as the pressure is supplied as I said, the unit of engage. When the pressure is removed, the air clutch or brake is disengaged. So it's similar like that. We also there is a one more definition as I told you earlier. Then when the pneumatic clutch transmit the rotatory motion from the shaft which rotates continuously to a shaft that is only required to rotate. Look, when the pressure is okay, now I show you in a video. Look, this is when the air is supplied in that in there is a air is supplied, and this is the color. This video is not very much right, but it's understandable. There is a clutch system in which plates and the magnet is there, so they perform the engaging and disengaging motion. Then the air is supplied because now the machine is moving. So when is air is supplied, so this motion will be performed, and between them there is a chain system in which like this there is a chain system, and it's the bush to support, like we call it tensioner. It will be support chain. That chain is not out of its own original position. When the air is supplied, then clutch is been compressed or brake has been compressed, then it will perform its motion, its rotatory motion. In the definition, is rotatory, rotate continuously to the shaft that is only required to rotate. This type of clutch is engaged with air pressure and positively disengaged by the spring. So pressure when the air is जब आपके पास air is when there is a no air, so this will not performing its motion. So in all that part there is also a gear system. There is a gear system. It shows is a drive roll, one drive roll having a sprocket system, and also that clutch there is a sprocket in which this chain is transmitted the motion. But what is the feature of that clutch is that clutch's feature is that when we supply air in a one side, when machine is in operating condition, then that air is been performing like engaging and disengaging operation. When that operation is performed, there is a rotary motion performed inside in the machine by the rolls. But the rolls we not seen because because the rolls in inside in the machine. So that's why we are not seeing that properly. But this is the color system that used in a machinery is a air color system, and it having a different kind of parts. We'll explain after when we disengaging is fully. Then we show you that how which type of parts uh, in a color. But but in a brief view, this is the clutch that we use in that machine. There is a algae bolt, one magnetic. There is a sharp size when we mount on that clutch mount on that shaft, then it will be performing the rotatory motion as compared to the when we see that clutches they are used in a uh, cars or big heavy machinery like they use many kind of things in that clutch. We also use bearings, and also the oil system is there. So it's not only a simple color system, but it's not as complicated as a different color system. Basically, it's performed as a braking work. So